As you can see, I'm at a salvage dealer again, and it's not just any dealer because we've been here before. It's Ritual BV, and this is where we bought our Type R and our Citroen AMI. It's a well-known company, even for viewers. We're back today because they have some interesting potential cars for the channel. And as you know, our Type R is coming to an end in terms of content, so we need to find a new salvage project. I remember when we were here, there was a Golf 8 GTI with damage. That one even rolled over and also had engine damage, so there's a lot of damage to repair. So we actually see that as fun content and, above all, educational again. Yeah, I came onto the lot here and I immediately saw a GTD or a GTE. And again, I don't know the price of any of the cars I see here, so I'll put a picture above of what it costs and the mileage and year of manufacture if I can find them. So it's a Golf GTE. It's a nice car, minor damage. Yeah, important things to look out for are actually cooling components. And that's actually very easy to check if a cooling pack is intact. You do that by checking if there's coolant in the system. Look, if you see coolant in the reservoir, that already means there's about a 95% chance the cooling system is fine, because it's not losing coolant. But anyway, I didn't come here for a GTE. I'm not really a fan of electric cars. You guys know that by now. Let's take a look at what nice deals they have and maybe some interesting cars for our channel. We're definitely going to check out the Golf 8 GTI with you guys, because that's one of the reasons I'm here. If you saw a nice car in the background, I'll put a link to the company in the description so you can find them. I think there's a nice A1. Nowadays, those new cars have gotten bigger. A pretty neat A1, do you see that? With a little front end damage. Am I saying that right? Yeah, it's not on there now, but I think it's an A1 kind of similar damage to what our GLA had. You never know what's behind the panel. That's why I always suggest inspecting a damaged car before buying, so you know what you're getting into. Yeah, real BMWs, Polos, Citroens, Mazdas, Kias, seats. A lot of cars, a really nice C1, do you see it over there? This isn't for resale. This is actually my new daily, guys. It's really awful, but it drives way better than my van. Look, a Range Rover. As you know, Range Rover is always tempting to us as a project. They're just really nice family cars, really big cars. Interior stuff, things are always super nice. Check this out. A little damage on the outside and inside. So no airbags deployed, which is of course really nice. Nice leather, I really like that classy brown leather. Yeah, what is this? A Range Rover Sport. Yeah. Very nice. Vredestein winter tires mean you can drive it right away. Very cool. That Range Rover, man, seriously. Speaking of Range Rover, opposite this Sport there's an Evoque with white wheels. Also kind of funny. Oh yeah, it's on all-terrain tires. That's not my favorite. Oh no, it's locked. The nice thing here is they already cleaned the cars quite well. So actually, if there are any scratches or damage somewhere, they've already cleaned it up a bit. They've already made it look nice, so you can tell if those scratches can be polished out. This isn't really my cup of tea. Like white rims on a black car. I would rather put black rims on a black car. But anyway, a nice Evoque. I know you guys had these kinds of walkarounds at those body shops. Super cool. A little Polo, a silver one. Yeah, it's not exactly an interesting car for the channel, because usually you guys find the GTIs, the GTDs more interesting. Oh wait. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think the side panel needs replacing. When I look at all of this, so this is definitely beyond our abilities. Hey, but that doesn't mean we won't take it on, because that Lambo we bought back then was badly burned 2 years ago. We managed to fix that too. No challenges too crazy. We really have so many cars here. I remember last time there was a whole row of Teslas, but I already know the nice cars are always kept inside here, right? Nice and tidy inside, dry, not out in the rain. This fire truck is pretty funny too. It was here last time as well, but it was closed back then too, and now again. I really wanted to take a look inside, because there was actually a fire on that fire truck. Look here. Back here. It's a bit burned, that they couldn't put it out themselves. I still remember the last time. They told us there's a whole DJ setup on this. I think it's really a party fire truck that you can stand on here, and then you can throw your parties from here, so to speak. That's basically the story, that you can basically, yeah, if you had a party, then you would drive that fire truck over there, speakers out, and then you could DJ on the fire truck, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, that matte green Fiat, what is it? A Fiat 500 XL or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. But these kinds of cars are always interesting, because no one actually dares to buy a car like that. And that actually has to do with the color. Mata colors are very difficult to paint. Well, at least. The painting itself isn't difficult, but getting the color right is. Because if you spray a panel like this, look, if it's glossy and blue, then you can still match it somewhat. But with matte, it'll just be off. Then you pretty much have to paint the rest of the car too, just so the whole car looks uniform, and yeah, that makes such a car immediately less interesting. However, the damage isn't significant, just a side panel. A bumper trim strip, a door, a headlight. So the damage isn't too bad, but I think the costs will mainly add up because the whole car has to be painted, and that makes it uninteresting for most people. So let's go inside. Well, I can already see that GTI Golf 8 over there. There it is, guys, with the hood open. Hopper! Yeah, as you guys know, if I remember correctly, it rolled over, so it was lying on its side. So the oil pump couldn't draw any oil, causing the engine to fail. They did start it here, it ran for a bit, but then it stalled, and it didn't start again. So I think the whole engine is seized up. I'm going to ask the guys here if they can use a forklift or something to get this car out so I can take a look around it, and maybe even check underneath as well, because, yeah. If you've had such a big crash, of course you want to check if it's still okay underneath. So... yeah, thank you. Yeah, you can see that he's been through the mud or something. That's not too strange and doesn't really matter. It's easy enough to clean. Does he have a modified exhaust, or is there usually a muffler? No idea. Let me know in the comments. The car itself has only done about 18,000 kilometers, I think. So theoretically, it should be as good as new, but I'm also looking at the wheel. It's kind of tilted that way, so it should also be like that. And it is. The front right does have a flat tire. I want to put a battery booster on it now so I can check if the rest works. And then... maybe we have a nice project. I don't know if it will run. Alright. Okay. There. It's actually going pretty well, huh? The steering wheel is locked. That's pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a little town after all. Yeah, wow. I can already see myself driving this thing. Let's see.
Need to start that.
It's all in French. Oh, look, the steering lock is off too.
Okay.
Oh, guys, check out that virtual cockpit.
Wow.
Wow, 1,000. But anyway, what a machine, guys. Yeah, look, malfunction here, malfunction there. Oh yeah, and of course it also has Sport, Sport Plus, Individual, and Eco.
Individual, Eco.
Wow, let's see if it does it again. Oh, what's that, guys? Yeah, so that one's broken. Otherwise, it would have closed. Looks awesome, guys. Just that kind of car, a Golf 8. Power seats. With memory function. So then it also has heating, I think, right? Seat heating? Yes, you should see that here. Oh, here, seat heating. Oh, wait, that's not it. Here, it has heated and cooled seats. It has both. Very cool. A nice, fully equipped car, guys. Alright, now we've seen what kind of condition that Golf is in. Is it actually more interesting than I initially thought? So let me know in the comments. If we have to buy a Golf 8 GTI that's been rolled over and of course has engine damage, maybe an interesting project, so let me know. Besides that, he has a really cool Toyota. I can't remember off the top of my head which model it is. And what is this? A C63. A really beautiful one too, really a wicked thing, with nice phosphor wheels.
Velgen.
And completely blacked out, guys. What a cool machine. But unfortunately, so this one has been bought out. Alright. Did you enjoy this episode? Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode where we might have already bought a damaged car. So I'll see you soon. Ciao.